So there was a new poll that was just recently released, and I should warn that this new poll was actually taking place before the Capitol Hill riots, before they stormed the Capitol building in D.C. 71% of all Trump supporters believe that a civil war is coming. 40% of all Biden supporters believe that a civil war is coming. I think something like 30% of all Biden supporters believe that there isn't a civil war coming. Only 8% of Trump supporters believe that a civil war is not coming. And 20% on both sides were unsure if a civil war is coming. And things aren't looking good either on another poll. They asked another question in this poll, and it was, who do you believe won the election? 80% of all people said that Donald Trump won. Both Biden supporters and Trump supporters said that. Only 20% of all Democrats believe that Biden actually won. 10% of Trump supporters believe that Biden won. And that is the problem, and that is one of the reasons why there was a great divide. 80% of Democrats don't believe that Biden actually won this election. And they don't care. They don't care about the Constitution. They don't care about anything. They're going ahead with this saying Biden is the president, which he is. I mean, let's face it, Biden is the president. He got the electoral college and all that kind of stuff. It's locked in. No matter what, Biden's going to be president at this point. He's going to be inaugurated on the 20th. But nobody believes it. Nobody believes it. Confidence in the government is an all-time low. And it's even more crazy after what happened with the Capitol riots and stuff like that. I mean, we're seeing a mass ban, a mass purge of Republicans and conservatives all over the place, and it's just getting crazy. I mean, saw Nancy Pelosi actually ask the military to remove Trump, which will result in a coup. Basically, he only has less than 9 days at this point, and they want him removed. They want him out of office, despite the fact that he has no power at this point, and the fact that he's basically out of office at this point anyways. He has no real power at this point. He's going to be out of office on January 20th anyways, and by the time you invoke the 25th Amendment or even go for an impeachment, he'll be out of office before it's even done. Yet, they still want to go ahead with these things. They're saying that they will start voting on impeachment as early as Monday. This is starting to look like a Stalin show trial. It really is. And things are just getting crazier. They ended Parler. Parler is no more. There's no more Parler. It's gone. It was the only site that allowed for free speech, and it's gone. They say always, when we complain about Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, to go create our own site. We tried that with Parler. You shut us down. You made sure we couldn't get no more domain names and have that shut down, so we can't even operate on the internet. Yet you're saying to build our own platforms. How can we when y'all guys won't even let us? And that is the problem. We are headed towards civil war. You have Cory Bush, who's a senator on the Democratic side, literally trying to ban Republicans from banning in the House and the Senate. What do you want me to say? We're in an Orwellian nightmare. We're at the nightmare scenario. Things are getting worse, and it's only going to get worse as we move further. Do you think things are going to change within these next 4 years? They have the House, the Senate, and the President for at least 2, and they can do a lot of damage to this country. I bet you the moment that Trump walks out of the White House, they're going to have him arrested. I feel that that's what's going to end up happening. Things are going to get crazy. And I can promise you one thing. There's going to be a lot of violence, not just from one side no more. It's not going to be just the left committing the violence. It's going to be the right too. You're going to have both sides committing violence against the other. People believe that a civil war is coming. A lot of people do. And when you look at how divided this country really is, I don't know what to say, man. Except for the right. It's coming. This thing is going to come. And it's going to be chaotic. And I don't think it's going to be like how we think a civil war is going to be. I don't think it's going to go that way. I think it's going to be a lot of insurrection, a lot of people, a lot of chaos on the streets, a lot of internet fights, a lot of basically back and forth. Like one dude said, the quarterling actually said this, that when the civil war starts, he doesn't believe that there's actually going to be a lot of like battles, street battles. There's going to be probably more like internet battles. That the civil war is mainly going to be fought online. We now have Trump saying that they're going to just build a brand new internet. So I got a question: what happens if this works and we do build a new internet, a new World Wide Web? Do we just have two different economies, two different platforms, two different ideologies? That's going to lead to civil war because people will be more divided than ever. And that's where we're headed. We're headed to a dark area. We're headed to a place where we don't want to be. We're headed towards a second civil war. And I don't believe there's no stopping it this time. I think things are going to get bad within the next 10 days. And I think they're going to get worse within the next 4. Let's see what happens. I pray for this country, and I pray for everyone in this country, because things are going to get bad.